You've had a pretty big year, fair to say. Did you, at the start of the year, did you expect 2019 to go the way that it did go?
No, not at all, actually. I think 2019 was just kind of like a comeback year for me. I was like, if I can run healthy and not absolutely hate running because it's so painful, then I'll be happy with it. So once I started my indoor season, I was kind of building a lot of momentum, coming off of U.S. championships and 600-meter indoor personal best. I think that was just a good stepping stone for me to go do some good things in 2019. So everything this whole year was just about progressing, and I kind of had like a domino effect season where it's like I started running good and I started getting better each and every race, and then I finally peaked in the best form at Doha.
Mm-hmm. Did you always love running? Did it just come to you automatically?
No, I actually hate running. I don't even like running now, to be honest. Like, if I could do anything else, which I still think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be like an NFL wide receiver. So that's like my goal after 2020 or 2024.
Really?
That's my goal.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, so as a kid, what sports did you do?
I did a lot of football and did a lot of basketball, but never running.
And how did that happen?
Because I was just small and I hit puberty late, so I was like a little kid on the football team, and I was just getting like bullied around and stuff like that. Like I just couldn't fit in with the guys my age group, so I just kind of went with everybody else, all the misfits, and decided to join the cross country team.
All the misfits.
All the misfits. So.
Okay, so what was it like growing up? Where did you grow up again?
I grew up in Michigan.
Michigan.
So
okay.
Northern America, which is pretty cold.
Were your family sporty?
Yeah, my dad ran track. My mom, not really sporty at all. But
Okay.
he was more of a football guy and basketball guy growing up. So I think that's where I kind of was thought to believe that if I was going to go pro, it was going to be in the NFL, but just took a different route.
Is he happy with where you're at?
I think he's happy with the way things have gone so far. But
World champion.
yeah, but now it might be time to see what else I can do, maybe in trying to build an NFL career. It'd be kind of nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
I feel like you don't believe me when I'm telling you this.
No,
I
I do. Right,
you just seem very skeptical about it.
Right, okay, I'm skeptical because I think you're younger than me. How old are you?
22.
22, yeah, okay. So I'm 23. Just the idea of a career change already is quite... But I mean, have you not dedicated the best part of your life to this one particular sport? And you say 2020 might tap out?
I say that now, and I joke about that with my current coach at Pete Julian, but... We always just say, 2020, if we do good enough there, then we're done with the sport. But we all know how it is. Like, when you think you're done, you just kind of like, once you're done, you don't really know what else to do. And all I know right now is running. So, to be fair, I probably would stick around longer because that's all I know. But if opportunities presented itself and things kind of opened up for me, I would definitely go a different route.
Do you think that's the thing where, like, you are obviously have been quite successful at quite a young age, becoming world champion, that kind of thing? Is that kind of like, in the back of your mind, you've kind of done what you needed to do?
No, because there's so many other things, and I was actually talking to Lila about this yesterday. Actually, I was like, you won a world championships, you've broken world records, American records, you've broken everything. It's like, what keeps you going now? And she just said, like, same thing as about Bolt. Bolt was doing all that stuff, and he was still competing at a high level for like 5 years after he was even breaking world records. So I think it's just always about, that's the hard part about running. That's what kind of makes it, hard, but. It's just thinking that you can always get better. Times can always get faster. You can always collect more accolades to your name, whether it's world championships or just medal counts or whatever it is.
Are you motivated more by medals or time?
Definitely medals. I think medals just mean more. You know what I mean? Like, you could probably say how many gold medals Mo Farah has, but you probably don't know his PR necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
And it doesn't matter.
No.
And the same thing with like Sensual. It's our 1500 guy in America. No, I don't know his 1500 PR, but I know he's an Olympic gold medalist in the 1500.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it is quite interesting. Yeah, as an athlete, I guess, medals don't lose your medals, but records are there to be broken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously your dad, he ran a bit of track, but more of a football guy. You in school tried to do football and then just got kicked out.
Yeah.
Cool. And then was this in high school when you kind of started taking?
Yeah, so after freshman year, like I was a late developer. Like I was like 95 pounds freshman year, like 5'2".
Really?
Like I had no business playing football.
How tall are you now?
I'm like 6'2" now. So, but I had no business being on a football field and just having these big old 200-pound linebackers just tackle me and stuff like that. So I took the safe route and just stuck with it all throughout college. And it was kind of just all about what it could do for me. So, it got me to just kind of make friends and stuff like that in high school, and kind of had a good group of friends that I'm still best friends to this day with. And then it got me a scholarship to Texas A&M University, and that presented itself after my freshman year with a Nike endorsement. So it's just kind of like seeing where running could take me.
Yeah, I guess doors just kept opening, and you just kind of accidentally fell
it was
into
like
it.
I was supposed to do 1 year cross country, hopefully, build up my body, build up some strength, build up some muscle, and join the football team, but it just never worked out that way.
You're in too deep now.
I'm in too deep now.
Literally. So what was it like moving from Michigan to Texas? Had you traveled much before then?
Not at all, actually. But I knew that I definitely wanted to go someplace warm. Mm-hmm. So I visited Michigan University and Wisconsin University, and then I visited Texas A&M University. And just stepping off the plane to like 100-degree heat in Houston, Texas, like I just loved it. My body just felt like it was ready to go right off the bat. But I just knew A&M was a program for me because I'm more speed oriented rather than distance oriented. Mm-hmm. And that was like the only program that was willing to let me do more 4.8 opposed to 8.15 and having to do cross country.
So wait, even though you started off in cross country, you actually have more of a sprinter's base?
Yeah, right? Definitely. I definitely was. The only reason I did cross country was because my coach thought it'd be good for my base training for the 800 and track. And he also said if I did more cross in the fall, then we could do more speed work in the springtime. So yeah, that was pretty much the reasoning behind that.
What's your 400-meter PB?
It's not good. I have good splits, which I know don't count, but it's not good. It's like 46. Nothing impressive by any standards.
That's pretty good for an 800-meter.
Yeah, but in high school, I was spitting like 45s and 4x4s and stuff like that, and that's what I was most proud of.
Okay, in high school?
In high school.
Okay, yeah. Just casually dropping that in there.
I wanted to, just so the 46 and the 45, so.
Okay, would you run a 4x4 at like a major champs?
If I got selected to the team, and that's part of my thinking for 2021. USA's has a really hard trials and like teams to make. It's like the hardest team to make in the entire world. So Coach and I were already talking about it, potentially me trying to run the 400 at USA's and trying to get a spot on either the 4x4 or mixed relay. So
yes,
that'd be awesome because I have an auto bid for the 800, so I don't have to qualify.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that'd be nice to make a senior team in the 4x4.
Yeah, you and Christian Taylor could do the mixed 4x4.
That'd be awesome. That'd be sweet. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you find adjusting to college life?
I really didn't adjust very well to college. I struggled academically my freshman year, especially the first semester. Was borderline like drop, you know what I mean, like on the dropout rate, and I just really struggled. But I had a good friends group and stuff like that, and a good support system at Texas A&M that I was able to resurrect my spring semester and was able to maintain eligibility. And I was only there for 1 year, so I never really like nailed there. I didn't really know exactly what it took to be a student athlete completely, and I never really excelled at it. But I was just happy after freshman year that I was able to escape that route and go professional.
So I guess had you given up dreams of becoming a football player at college completely, or
to play collegiate football is what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, I mean, going down that route.
I can't play collegiate football at this point. Like my eligibility's up.
Oh yeah.
So I started in 2015 college, and you have 5 years to complete your eligibility. So collegiate football is those dreams are out the window for now or forever.
Yeah. Well, so how would you theoretically get into American football?
So that's the hard part. I think they have like a tryout or something like that. Don't really know the exact process, but nevertheless, I think it's just more of like a tryout type thing. You know the right people, get the right agents, and they'll kind of put you to the right people, and then you do like camps and stuff like that. And I'm hoping I'm gonna start on the special teams because that's where like the not so best guys are at. So I'll start on special teams and then hopefully build myself up to make a offensive roster as a wide receiver.
You've really thought about this.
I've really thought about this a lot.
Wait, so would you do like that 40-yard?
Yeah, I do like a 40, yeah.
I literally know nothing about American football. I don't know. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so then obviously you turned pro pretty young as well. What was it like turning pro at such a young age?
A lot of pressure because when you get a good contract or just any contract when you're very young, you kind of have a high expectation, and if you don't fulfill that within the first couple of years, people are like, you're a bust right away. Mm-hmm. So, I took a lot of shots, not making the 2016 Olympic team, and, I made my first world team in 2017, but I failed to make the final. And I was just kind of gave people like a little bit of like hope that I might do something great my first couple of years, but then just like completely just lost it and never was able to, live up to that kind of hype. But
did you feel that in London that you did?
In 2017, definitely, I felt that. Not making the final, that almost felt worse than not making the Olympic team. You know what I mean? Because it felt like I was close to reaching this potential that everybody said on me, which really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's about what I want to do and what I want to achieve. But no, over the years, I've just learned to kind of deal with it and just know that I have everything. I guess what my coach says, I have the right infantry now, or all the right artillery to be the best racer I can possibly be. So it's just not focusing on how fast I can run, it's just trying about competing and trying to put myself in good position and just trying to win races.